Welcome to Hatman Strikes Back Daily Boxing News. Do we need a Dmitry Bivol-Artur Beterbiev trilogy fight? Well, I don't know whether we need one, but given the fact that the first two fights were so close and competitive, and we haven't yet got a definitive answer as to who's the best light heavyweight in the world, then a decider might make sense, but then would it really be a decider? Because if a trilogy fight ends up being as close as the first two, then we might be none the wiser as to who's the best light heavyweight in the world. Do you know what I mean? It might not actually solve anything. On paper, it perhaps would, but watching the fights, you're going to think, well, I'm still unsure. Or a lot of people are going to think that. Also, if there is to be a trilogy match, personally, I don't want to see it next. As I spoke about in my last couple of live streams, if you look at some of the great trilogies in boxing history, the fights didn't happen consecutively. They were spread out over a number of years. And see, I don't mind when trilogies are spread out over a number of years. I much prefer that than consecutive trilogies. I like it when trilogies happen more organically, you know? So in this case, I would prefer Bivol to go ahead and fight David Benavidez first. And then the winner of that take on Artur Beterbiev. And in the meantime, Beterbiev can fight somebody. Get a win, then go back into a title fight, as I say, against the Bivol-Benavidez winner. And you could argue that even that seems a bit incestuous, but the thing is, there isn't that much out there at 175, truth be told. You got the two elite guys at the top, Bivol and Beterbiev, and other than Benavidez, there's really not much out there. No disrespect to Callum Smith, right, who had a fantastic win over Joshua Buatsi on the Saudi card. He already got dealt with in one-sided fashion by Beterbiev. So to reiterate, I say, let's have Bivol Benavidez, and the winner fights Beterbiev for all the marbles. After that, if Bivol's the last man standing, then perhaps he goes on quite a run as light heavyweight champion. He's already been on a run with one belt. He might go on a run with multiple belts and go down as one of the greatest light heavyweight champions of all time. Again, if he comes through Benavidez and Beterbiev again. If Beterbiev were to come out on top, let's say Bivol beats Benavidez, or even if Benavidez beats Bivol, then fights Beterbiev and Beterbiev wins, he may well retire. The guy's over 40 now, right? Or he is 40 years of age. So we might see the belt scatter in that scenario. Anyway, long story short, I'm up for a Bivol-Beterbiev trilogy match, just not next. Let's put something in between it. And as for the way their second fight went, well, I picked Bivol to win, tentatively, but that is who I picked. That was my prediction, Bivol on points. I couldn't have argued if it had gone the other way on the scorecards. It was another very close one. I thought it was a much better fight than the first fight. A lot more action-packed. The tempo was a lot higher. I thought both guys upped their game, actually. So anyway, give me your thoughts about all this in the comment section below. Don't forget to like this video, share it, and subscribe if you haven't done so already. I'll catch you guys on the next one. I'm out.